So,
and for me, coffee was a big thing. My very first challenge, I was drinking probably 4 cups of coffee a day. And so around 9:30 at work, everyone was making coffee and the smell of it. So I was prepared. I made sure I had my snack with me and my water just to make sure I was putting that in my system so then I wasn't craving the coffee as much. And after a few days, the coffee cravings started going away.
Yay! And I don't think we kind of went over that. The back part of the book here are the do's and don'ts. So a lot of do's, these are all the things that you can have, and just a few things down here that we want to stay away from for these 24-day challenge, for these 24 days, so that you will have the absolute best results possible. Soda, alcohol, creamy sauces, high calories, salad dressing, sugar, candy, fried food, processed food, white flour, soda. Yeah. We want to stay away from those so that you can experience all that this amazing product has to offer. So let's take a look at your first day. So when you wake up on Monday, you are going to get your Spark. And I love my Spark. So I have my Spark here, and you're also going to, the Herbal Cleanse, they have divided it up into two different boxes. So you're going to get your Spark, and you're going to get your fiber drink, and you're going to get your probiotic from this box. And I have taken those out, and so these are your packets. So your fiber drink and your Spark. Can you hold on to these? I'm going to mix those together, and then these are actually 2 different packets. The white pills are the probiotics, and the blue pills you're going to take at night. So what I do is I separate this in the morning, and then I actually go put this on my nightstand so that it's right by my bed. So before I go to bed, I remember to take this. And so you're going to get your probiotics out, which I'm not going to sample how to take those this morning because I already have my probiotics today. But I am going to sample this drink. And what you, sorry, not quite ready yet. A blender cup is very important to have as you're doing your challenge. And it has the ball inside, so it mixes up the ingredients really well. And let's see. I like to add some water first. I'm not putting it, I think this is more for the shakes, but it's just kind of a habit that I've gotten into. I put a little bit of water, and then I am going to add the fiber packets. All that goodness gets in there. And then the Spark. And grape seems to be the flavor in this drink that we enjoy. So I'm gonna do a grape. And I have this about 8 ounces, and I believe that's the recommendation for the water that goes in to our drink. So I'm not gonna put any more water in. With a fiber drink and with any Spark, really, you want to not let it set a long time. You want to drink it down. The fiber is going to kind of settle if you let it set, right?
Yeah, it starts to thicken. If you leave the fiber drink sitting there, it will thicken, and you aren't going to want to really drink it. So you definitely want to make sure you drink it down. And then after you finish drinking it, you want to make sure you drink some more water. I drink about another cup of water, and it just helps to get the fiber through your system. And the fiber drink is actually a prebiotic. So as a prebiotic, it's helping to get rid of some of the things that we don't want. For instance, yeast in our bodies, because yeast is it's live, it's growing. So we want to actually get rid of the yeast in our bodies. So the prebiotic will help with that.
Wow, that's good.
That's good to know.
And I do, like she said, to drink the water afterwards. I like to put it in the same cup just to make sure I get all of that fiber and all of that. And yes,
putting in the good stuff.
All the good stuff. Yeah.
Starting to get rid of the bad stuff.
All right. So after you have your fiber drink and your Spark, then I would get ready for work, right? So I would go take my shower and get dressed, and then once I'm prepared for work, I would grab my shake. So what is your guys' favorite flavor so far?
My favorite flavor is actually, well, when I first started AdvoCare, my favorite flavor was fruit punch.
Mine too.
And I still love fruit punch, but then I tried grape, and I have to say that grape sort of pushed fruit punch out of the way. But these are my two morning go-tos. I love all the flavors. The other ones, though, for me are more of my afternoon spark, but these two are my absolute favorite in the morning. And then yours as well
is great, but I actually, the first one that I had was the mandarin orange. So I substituted that instead of orange juice, which usually has a lot of added sugar. So I started with the mandarin orange, and then I tried fruit punch, which became my favorite. So I bought, I think, 2 boxes of fruit punch. And probably about 2 weeks ago, you gave me grape, and grape won out. Yeah, everything moved out of the way.
And that's so funny because the other flavors are actually my favorites. So I guess you're going to hear about all of them. Mango strawberry. I think I was on mango strawberry for at least a year straight, where this was my flavor, and didn't really want any other ones. So I love the mango strawberry. And lately, I then actually went to watermelon, which was really odd for me because I don't usually like watermelon flavored drinks and things like that. But I remember, like, watermelon, we had to discuss all that. So, but watermelon became one of my favorites, and I've been on this for like the past 3 or 4 months, ever since Christmas at least. Oh. And then Heidi, actually, I'm surprised you didn't mention the green apple
because of the Jolly Ranchers.
It tastes like a green Jolly Rancher, and there was a lot of excitement about the green apple. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give this more of a try. And once I did, this has been my morning go-to. And I usually like my spark kind of room temperature, actually. Mm-hmm. But the green apple I like with cold. Kind of different.
And
but
if you do like your spark cold, or your drink's cold, and you add ice, make sure that you mix it first. The blender bottle, of course, is good for it to shake it, and then add your ice after you've already shaken it, or it clumps together a little bit, so that just helps.
That's good. That's good. The only one we didn't mention was the pink lemonade, which
that's good.
That is good. I know. It's like the summertime pink lemonade.
I can't leave it out. And I wanted to make sure you're with the fiber drink, to make sure you take your probiotic. Don't forget that in the morning. And so once we get ready, once we had our spark and our fiber drink, then we're going to do the protein shake. So the protein shake, which one do you guys like? As I change it up, I kind of get up in the morning and what do I want today?
Which one's your favorite?
Gail gives me the very first. So the strawberry is very good. Just kind of passing along, he said over there. The peanut butter, chocolate peanut butter, so good, so good, so good. I have a friend who puts in like a frozen banana. They do it in the NutriBullet. And they add some ice, but they also add like frozen banana in with this and make it delicious.
That makes sense.
Yummy. Vanilla is lovely if you want to do the NutriBullet with that. The berries.
Add strawberries to it.
Lots of like fruits. Yes. Okay. Very good. And we have chocolate. Yes. Chocolate is very good. And the only box I don't have here to show is the mocha chocolate. Very good as well. Very, very good as well.
And then the dark chocolate is the vegetarian. It's the only one that's a vegetarian shake, but it's a dark chocolate, and it tastes really good too, because it's definitely a darker, richer flavor of chocolate, I think. But for me, berry is my favorite, and I'm a chocolate girl, but I absolutely love the berry shake, so I have one every single day.
Awesome. And I really like this. I used the dark chocolate for about a year. As my favorite, as my go-to, and lately I've just been really changing it up, so it just depends on the day for me.
I think I started dark chocolate because I knew how much you loved it, so I tried it.
Yep. And so once you have that, let's continue on with our day. Okay, so that's our breakfast, and then I'm going to get up at 4:30. I'm going to work out. And have my spark. So at 5:30, I'm going to have my breakfast. And then at 8:30, I'm going to have my snack. And I'm gonna have apple slices and maybe a little bit of almond butter, and just kind of make a little container of that and take to work. Does that work?
That works. You definitely want to put in a fruit combination with a protein. You want to make sure you're getting in a lot of protein throughout your day. So definitely the almond butter is a protein, peanut butter is a protein. Yeah, I ate almonds a lot because being that I needed it quick, just the almonds and an apple.
Okay. Lunch, I have the AdvoCare. I'm at work. It's really hard for me, even if I have time to pack it and prep it the night before and get it ready to take with me. I don't always have the time to stop and actually eat it all. So I always have, even though I take a lunch sometimes, I always have my AdvoCare, my protein bar. I think I have one of those up there. And so I always have one of these with me so that I can, if I don't have time to eat the meal. Drew Breeze bar. Oh my gosh, it's the caramel almond. I love this as well. It's so good.
I just had one of these yesterday, and it was my lunch.
Yeah.
And it was delicious.
It's really good. And they also have snack bars, which is great. You know, this kind of like helps me in the car as well. So like when I know I have a trigger or, you know, Gail said to carry the almonds with you. The snack bar is another thing that you can use to help with those times and situations that you might run into temptation during this challenge. Oh man, I'm speechless right now. Like this is like cheating, so I don't even understand how this is good for you. But it's here. Can we open this? Oh my gosh, you guys have got to see this bar. It's
that blueberry one. Oh yeah,
it's amazing. So what you have here in the VO2 Prime bar is you have a layer of white chocolate, and then it's kind of like a Rice Krispie type thing, right? It has raspberry and blueberry mixed together.
Feel like you're cheating. And the beetroot powder, which is really good. Beetroot powder is very good for high blood pressure, so that's not a good go-to.
Wow.